going to sit here and chill for a moment. I've got an afternoon fishing. As you can see, it's pretty nice weather. It is the middle of April, so the idea today is, or this afternoon, it's just to try and catch an early season codlin, or anything really, but ideally a codlin. The weather, as you can see, is glorious. There's not much wind, but we're due about a 16-mile-an-hour easterly towards the end of the afternoon. So with that in mind, I'm going to paddle out to sea and then drift back in with the wind when it picks up. It's also an ebbing tide, so that means it's travelling north. There's a little while to think of that. So if I paddle out that way, sort of southeast direction, then I will get a nice drift sort of back in towards the bay at the end. Probably do more drifts, but at the minute I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this. Big mark underneath us. Yeah, it's sitting under my kayak at about 2 meters. Sea trout, bass, seal, who knows? Clean ground here, so I'm not expecting any codlin or anything like that here. By clean I mean sandy. Oh, that looks like a nice little bit of structure to try and fish. Massive step up. We're in 15 meters of water, and then it just went straight up to 8, and it is covered in kelp. Oh, there seems to be a little bit of reaction down there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yay! What is it? Coley. Can I get away from these? Oh, there we go. Well, I suspect when I drop this down, we'll probably see a few more of those. You can see all those lines? They're all fish. Surely that. Chunky coolies anyway. They do like a little bit of a scrap. Oh, you gob, son. Oh. Whoa. Well, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know what my affectionate name is for those things, and why I'm washing my hands a lot. And just like that, we've drifted past them. Taking ages to drift because the wind's so light. Unfortunately though, oh, there they are. My fish finder screen's Must have got a bit of water in it over the hitting it. Don't half chase. Must have got a bit of water in it in the garage, bit of damp. God, the screen is absolutely filled with them. Can't see this lure lasting very long with those little guys down there. Well, the swell's kind of picking up in front of me. I say swell, I mean obviously it's pretty flat, but there's a noticeable increase in size. So I reckon I'm coming up to the structure that I was wanting to fish. There's also two other kayak anglers out there who, well, yeah, they must have pedal drive systems because they're moving without moving their arms. Black magic. And they are, well, I don't know if they've seen me come and then decided to go make a move for the structure, or just a coincidence. Either way, we'll probably have some company. But I think what I'm going to do is stop short of where I wanted to fish because those two guys have just got there. So I'll fish this bit, hopefully they drift off, leave all the fish and then I'll move in after them. But they've got pedal drive, so they could probably stay on the mark for quite some time. I'm old school, but doesn't mean I'm not going to catch fish here. And slow jig. Oh no. Oh, oof. Oh, rush of blood to the head there. I thought I was into a good fish, but it wasn't. It was a snag. This is a little jack, and they're not especially cheap. I think I picked it up in a sale somewhere, but yeah, not one to lose. Still yet to catch a fish on it actually. Oh, that's a fish. Yeah, took it on the drop. Ooh. What we're gonna call it? Pollack? Nah. Oh, easy tiger, easy tiger. Whoa, flailing hook. Nah, it's a target species. Orange. There's the little jack lure. Took it on the drop, so it took the top assist hook, which is the beauty of a top assist hooks, because they fish tend to hit the head, and the assist hook really helps out with that. Yes! Hey, target species. So tackle wise, I've got my favourite ever rod for kayak fishing, the Rovex Integra Gold 6-foot kayak rod, rated 8 to 14 pound class. it just does everything. You can cast, you can jig. I mean, I've jigged 8 ounces with it, no bother at all. You can cast heavy lures, you can cast light lures, and it costs 20 quid. Bite detection's awesome as well. And on that, I've got 2,500 size Daiwa BG mag sealed with 12 pound or 0.6 PE Tasline Elite braid and 19 pound fluorocarbon leader tied with an FG knot. And yeah, it's the same reel as I use for all of my fishing. Oh, I can smell fish in the air. What I'm doing with this jig, because it's only 15 grams and I'm in 15 meters of water, I'm just kind of casting it a little bit further away from or into my drift, so by the time it's at the bottom I'm fishing it vertically, and then once it's past vertical then I bring it back up and recast, and that way you can fish pretty light stuff in quite deep water. And the light braid really helps as well, increases sink rate and not as much effect by the drift or the tide. Also means that if I do get snagged, I don't have to cut the line because it'll probably snap. If you use too heavy line, then it's really difficult sometimes to get yourself unhooked from the seabed. Just getting a lure ready for the next drift, and there's a load of coleys down there. My lure was fishing by itself. Poor fish minnow's gonna be annihilated. Wow, chunky one. It's long, that. God, that hit like an absolute train. Did it go? It's the smallest one I've caught as well. You really wanted that big lure, mate. Whoa. Right, I think it's time to reset the drift and get away from these coleys. I didn't realise how far I drifted. Right, well, the wind's picking up, you can probably hear that on the camera, so I'm going to deploy the drogue. The trusty IKEA bag drogue. I'll put on the secret weapon, which I started using last year off the kayak and had quite a lot of joy with it actually, and that is the trusty craw from Z-Man. It floats, so stick this on 40 gram weight and it just sits on the bottom like that. Cod come and smash it. Well, they did last year anyway. I'm not sure the coleys will be too interested, so that might actually be a bonus. Oh yes. Hey. There we go. Wow, you smashed that, lad. Cod love this. I was trying to be too cocky there. Thought I'd just let it drag, the drift drag it along the seabed. Hopefully I've got another one of those, but there was only one in the box, so I might have a packet, I hope. Hey! Last one. Oh, brand spanker. Well, that wind's certainly picking up. It's getting a little chilly, and it's not going to get any warmer, I guess. Because the wind's only going to get stronger, so I think we'll put my kayak on. Paddled out, stopped at 15 metres of water, haven't gone quite as far as last time. I've got the drogue out, I should spin around on that and you won't have the sun in your face. The wind is, it's got a little choppy now, let's say. Oh, there's a puffin. Get in. It's 3:30, so we've been out a couple of hours, 2 hours maximum. Oh, what's this? No, I think I've just caught a coley on the craw. Oh no. I don't think it is a coley. It's codling. First cast. Well, first cast on this drift. There we go. Must have landed it on his head. Oh. You're a little guy for a 4-0. Hey, get in. Did absolutely nothing with that lure then. Literally just cast it out. God, they really smashed this lure. I felt two hits on the drop there. Looks like there's a few of them down there. Oh, don't wreck me lure. That's my last one. There's a little fella. Super glued this as well. I need some more super glue on it. Looks like there's more fish. Oh, yes. It's turning the boat, this one. Oh, hey, getting bigger. Big teeth in it. Yeah, that's a better one. So I've just released that fish and I'm just going to cast that lure back in the direction of my drift. Because there's no fish showing on the sonar and That's what I did with that last fish. Hopefully they're still around there. That's it on the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset, aren't I? Let's take a dab of super glue. Oh no! Oh, took my lure. The little. So I've just been ratcheting through my lure bag, and I've found this one, which isn't anywhere near as bright. Doesn't look quite as natural. I don't know. But I'm gonna stick it on, glue it really well, and then reset that drift, because that felt like a canny fish there as well. This is a new colour for me, so I don't know if it's any good. The colour might not make a difference, who knows? We'll soon find out though, won't we? Give me a shopping bag. Right then, the moment of truth. Is this colour as good as the other one? Does colour matter? Oh. Seems that colour doesn't matter. You're not having this lure, mate. Sharp teeth. Oh. Well, that was the first cast with that lure. That colour. Looks like there's a few more under the boat there. And the wind's died down nicely. What an evening or afternoon. This is digging deep, this one. Oh, I think it's just wrapped. These craws. Yeah, it's just a little fella. But... oh, took that through the nose. Wanted a nose piercing. Go. If they're cod, then that is pretty immense. They're going to meet the cod that I've just dropped down. Let's see what they are. Definitely coleys. I've never seen so many on the screen. I've been paddling for about 20 minutes and the buoy I'm using as my marker, it doesn't seem to be getting any closer. That damn foreshortening effect or whatever it's called. But I also keep saying to myself, oh, I'll stop just when the seabed flattens out. I just keep seeing the next bit of good structure and think, oh, I'll just paddle past that and get the drogue out. come back a bit further out this time. We're at 18 metres. I know the tide's rising. No, tide's actually going out. But I thought, because we were on the fish straight away when I was at 15 metres. I know 3 metres might not make all the difference, but thought I'd give myself a longer drift. Still don't know what the best way to fish this lure is. Just vertically or casting it. It doesn't seem to matter actually. Whoa! Oh. Back into the coleys. They chase that craw up there. Wow, it's been amazing. Just reset that drift and haven't had a single bite on this one. Fish a cast on the previous drift. I don't know whether the coleys have chased off the cod or what, but they ain't catching. But the ground I've been fishing is rocky bottom. Like that. But lots of little bits of structure. See that there? There's all these little nooks and crannies. My lure just got stuck in one of the nooks there. Or was it one of the crannies? I don't know. But it's been like this and yeah, not a thing. But surely there should be a fish living in there. Oh! Yeah, finally! Hey! Took a few attempts that one. Probably the smallest one. Almost started getting a bit like, whoa, do I need to change lure? Obviously not. The craw's just, it's immense for codling. Oh, that's a better one. Hello fella. Finally, not the biggest, but it's a nice one. Oh, this one feels heavy. Because it came up backwards, tail wrapped. Thought it was a bigger fish, but I should have known because I've got my drag quite loose. And it didn't take any drag. Wow, I found the fish here just before I was about to call it a day. Or just when I was about to call it a day. No monsters, but it's a stream of them. There must be a bigger one down there. This lure's not even hitting the deck. Oh, I'm going to risk it and try and go between these two rocks. we go. First kayak session of the year done, and what a canny one it was as well. Went out to get some early season cod, ling, and got plenty of those. Used 4 lures all session really. One of them obviously annihilated the cod. Coleys probably got in the way of the codling getting the other lures, like the fish minnow and the fish crazy eel. Christened my little jack lure, which was great. And yeah, obviously that craw is just, yeah, well, it's dynamite, isn't it? Really. Fish just love it. You can cast it, you can jig it, you can do absolutely anything with it. And yeah, didn't seem to matter on the colour either. So, really good little session. I think it was out for 3.5 hours. So, well chuffed with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. That would be absolutely fantastic. And as always, until the next one, tight lines. Could have told us there was water in the screen. GoPro start record. You are recording. North. There was a little while to think of that. Travelling north, I think. I can't remember. Sin is out and south when it's coming in. Okay, yeah, so it's travelling north.